Hi all, this is Sheetal Sangvi and I welcome you all once again to Sangvi Childcare Center. Like I told you last time, we will be doing entire series of parenting. So today we'll be talking about emotional development of the child. So first of all, let me ask you this question. Do you think emotional development of the child is important? The answer is yes, it is very important. And many a times we fail to see the emotions of the child. So I'll tell you some live examples like what I see in my practice. Generally, I see that parents want to excel their children in academics. They want that their children should bring in a lot of trophies in sports. Parents want that the child should speak well and socially be excellent. But when the same child has trouble with his emotions, they are not ready to accept this fact that yes, my child does have some issues coping up with his emotions. That is the reason why I thought to talk about this topic today. And let me tell you that emotions should be taken above all, because if a child is mentally healthy, then the child will automatically focus on his academics, he will automatically focus on his sports, and of course, he will be so confident talking with 10 people around. But if he is not mentally healthy, then it will impact all the things which are around him. So please do give a lot of importance to emotions of your child. So, what is mental health disorder or mental health illness? It refers to a wide range of mental conditions which can impact your child's behavior, feelings, thinking, and emotions, of course, and also the mood swings of your child. So, yes, children on an average show a lot of irrational behavior and they do have mood swings, but you need to check if it is impacting their day to day life or not. If it is impacting their day to day life, then you need to first try certain tips sitting at home, which includes communication with your child, listening to your child, allowing him to express his emotions, mindful activities, creating a lot of positive environment at home and stress-free environment. But despite of taking all the efforts, if you feel that yes, your child's emotional needs are getting impacted, then don't feel shy on approaching a professional, a counselor, a therapist. This is because a professional has certain kind of skills, expertise and experience that will help the procedure go in a very smooth and in a systematic manner. So that's about it. In the end, again, I would like to tell you that, like physical needs are given importance. For example, if your child gets hurt on an elbow or if your child has tummy pain, you often pick up your phone and consult your pediatrician. Same way, please consult a mental health professional if you feel that yes, your child has certain conditions, for example, a lot of stress, anxiety, concentration issues, behavior issues, addictions, which you are not able to tackle sitting at home. Then don't think twice. Pick up the phone and definitely approach a professional. We at Sangvik Child Care Center, we interact with a lot of children now also. We interact with a lot of parents right now also. And yes, our online consultancy is on. You can also follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and get some everyday updates about different topics in terms of parenting. I'm sure it will help you. And if you like this video, please press on the thumbs up icon and like the video, share it, and subscribe if you have not subscribed to our channel, and wait for more such videos. Have a nice day, stay safe. Towards the end, I'm flashing certain warning signs that you can see in your children and teenager if they have any issues with regards to their mental health conditions. Please read. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care.